Hey, family. Well, how are you? Okay. Hey, y'all. Okay. That's the way I wanted to start this video off. And I would like to say hello to all of my fellow witches, all of the sorcerers out there. All you warlocks. Y'all tricky people. Y'all try to trick me. Y'all warlocks and stuff like that. But mama got a way of dealing with you all. But you still my fellow family. I just love you to death. I don't want to forget anybody. My shamans and my black magicians, dark magicians, whatever you want to call them. I want to leave y'all. I want to say it right. Dark magicians and black magicians. All of my spiritual family and friends. And at the same time, too, the painters and artists out there. You all are witches, too, okay? Because at one time in history, if you was caught with a paintbrush and they just really just didn't too much care for you, oh yes, they used the guillotine and they cut your heads off. Now y'all people, please cross your fingers. I'm hoping I can do this video without sneezing. It is something about doing videos. I just get to having a sneezing fit or my nose gets stopped up. I know it's spiritual activity. I have so many spirits, which I cannot accommodate them all, and I'm not trying to, that wants to interact with you all. Sure do. Sure do. A lot of them want to talk to you all and tell and give messages to you. I know when I'm fixing to be possessed because during a moment when I'm fixing to be possessed by a spirit, I can actually hear a ringing noise in my ear. Something about the left ear is like a really high pitched noise that affects this ear. And actually, when the spirit enters, it actually causes like a rumbling effect. Like it's almost like somebody shaking my head. And then they get in. Now, once they get in, and you all, I'm just trying to let you all know who I am. Some of my family know this is occurring. And when you see me, and I may look drowsy, it's because I've been under spirit possession. Okay? A lot of times my appearance change. Y'all know I'm not consistent on appearance. It changes from one video to the other one. Okay? And a lot of you all may not understand why when my color changes, I can go from anywhere from being a dark person to a fair skinned person. It all has to do with the spiritual possession because I literally take on somewhat their appearance or their personality or spirit possession affects so much of your body. Okay, a lot of people may be like, oh, you can do this and you can stop it, you can, like somebody said, you don't have to continue to travel, but I want to travel. I've been traveling since I was a child, so why would I stop now? Why would I want to stop it? I'm not trying to control too much anything. I mean, if anything, I feel like my life is fairly it's I have my quality of life. I can function because I've learned to cope with who I am and what I am. I'm a medium, okay? A lot of you have spoken with me on the phone, and you all know that I'm very psychically inclined. I can actually tell you what you're wearing, what you're doing. It spooks a lot of you all out. But it's a thing. It's a thing where if I can get in your aura, and if you got broken chakras, I can go inside very easily. A lot of you, your chakras are in place. There's nothing out of place, and that's good to be that way because that it keeps people out. It keeps them from invading your privacy. But if your chakras are broken and or they need healing or working on, then that allows spirits and stuff like that to be able to go in there and see exactly what's going on. So I can go in there and do that. Now me, there are many times when my chakras are broken. When my chakras are broken, because what I do, and the fact that we're human, a lot of invasion. I'm at a very vulnerable state if I have broken chakras. So I really can't afford to put myself out there with too many human beings, too many people. So I do live a very hermit state life, okay, hermit like life, because I'm very sensitive to auras. I'm very sensitive to spirits. There are some spirits I don't want in me, okay? Can I control them from getting in me? Well, so far so good. That's why you have to have a higher spirit above you when you're in a situation like this to intervene for you, okay? And I think I have spoken to you all about those higher spirits. And if you're going to get into any work like this, you really need to be in contact with those higher spirits. It's very important. Communicate with them. Y'all excuse me because it's just so much itchiness going on. Communication with these spirits that are above you is key. And I do actively communicate with them, and they do actively communicate with me. Okay? The reason why I want to do this video, y'all know I'm going to be rambling and doing a whole lot of this and that. This is not anything formal. Most of my videos are not formal. I'm just going to be talking about a whole lot of stuff or what have you, because I just want to talk to my family. And for those of you all who are outsiders and planning on joining my family, I welcome you. Get to Facebook, everybody. Spirit Tree Nemo. Okay, I don't know what are y'all shy? You don't have to be scared of me. Okay. Look, I'm not gonna hurt you. Okay. I'm only just going to be a little bit. May just pinch you a little bit and poke you some, and that's it. But anyway, so hey, I wanted to show you guys something. One of my paintings that I did back in 2004 for the club folks. Folk in the club, I got something for you too. Okay, drop it like it's hot. That's the name of this painting, and y'all can see what's going on in this particular painting, can't you? Let me get that out of my way, because I can't afford to have no dust particles getting in my nose. So I just want to give you all a better idea of what you see when you see, oh, she's acting a little bit different here. Spiritual possession, okay? It does affect a lot of mediums, okay? And when you see like an appearance change, I've heard people say, well, you looked at like this on one video, and then you turn around and you look like something else. What's going on? It's called spiritual possession, okay? And then you see me, you may see me, I'm looking really, really tired. Excuse me, I'm looking really, really tired and drained because it takes a lot out of you when you got the spirits working inside of you. Okay, it is very normal. Don't say it's not normal. It is very normal when these kind of things occur. Okay, and so I'm familiar with it. I know what's going on. And a lot of the times when I get the tickly nose and the tickly itching and stuff like that, there's so many spirits that are trying to get in to communicate, you understand? And it tends to do that when I get in front of a camera or I start talking to somebody. Instantly, this can happen. But the worst thing that could ever happen is when I'm having a full takeover or possession. Because that's when I get that little tingling sound and that very high-pitched sound and that rumbling and stuff like that. Now that is very difficult. There have been times I have spent at least 7 days outside of my body, and it was, my body was taken and literally taken over by a spirit, and I hovered over my body and watched it as a spirit took over. This happened to me in 2001, and it never ever happened again. Okay, so sometimes it can really be dangerous. A lot of people like, well, all you have to do is just try to 2 drops of dragon blood and do this and that. There's no recipe for this because this is who I am. I really appreciate all of the recipes that you all have shared with me to overcome being who I am. But to not do what I do is to not be me. And this will help a lot of people because a lot of people may be having these things going on and they don't know exactly what it is. What's this high-pitched noise in my ear? Why do my body vibrate? When I go to sleep, my body is vibrating. Well, you're getting ready for an astral travel, or some sort. Or why do I hear these sounds? I've even had an out-of-body experience where I have actually heard choirs singing and bells ringing just before I leave out. My son does it too, and he said he actually one time heard a humming sound like and his body vibrated with that sound, and then some other sounds would come along with it and create this harmonious hum. But anyway, This channel is just to let people know who are going through this. A lot of people are very young. They don't understand. Okay, look, I did this video a couple of times, and I'm not going to forget why I got started on this video because, I'm rambling. I really wanted to talk to you all about them videos because it got kind of controversial. It got very controversial, family. Or I had a person that just took it to another level, okay? And I want to talk to them because here's the thing. There's no sense in me being mean, nasty, whatever. There's no sense in no spiritual war going on. But when you try to befriend me and then you come along and then you tell me all these negative things you feel about me, you know. And for some people, maybe make start a war, but it's not going to start a war here because I just really want to explain to you something. Check this out. That video, the churches are evil, okay? Don't take that to heart. I understand you go to church, okay? Let me break this down. Maybe it just didn't come out right. This is what I want to say. The people who operate the church and inhabit the church, there are some people there that are very evil, okay? If you're in a higher position and you do these type of things, I would kind of say that you're an evil person. If you're taking money from people and you're convincing them that if they don't give to the church, that they will perish and go to hell, I think that's evil. Don't you agree? I don't know if anybody that could disagree with anything like this, okay? When I talk about evil in the church or evil churches, you understand? I'm talking about those people who actually take the last of these people money and buy nice fine cars, like Cadillacs and all those other fine cars, and these other people, they don't have electricity on, they're cold, or they don't have anything to eat because they're convinced that if they do give you that last, that they're going to heaven. I think it's really evil to tell a person that they're going to purgatory or a place of punishment because they don't put so much in, they don't pay all their tithes. I really think that's evil. And I really want to tell you all, the ones who took that wrong. I only got one person that went to the extreme, but I really would want them to know exactly what I meant. Okay, it's unfair that I tell you exactly what I meant. Okay, that's evil to me. Uh, Another thing, if you're telling people that if they give everything they got until they can't give no more, that they're gonna walk the golden streets of heaven and they're gonna see nothing but crystal waters and they're gonna have a starry crown on their head if they give all they have. I just think it's evil. The church has taken things to the extreme now. It's all about money things now. Just all about money. They even got ATM machines in the church. I think it's pure evil. Maybe you disagree, but I'm just telling you to that's why I named that video the evil churches. Okay, maybe you think it's wrong because I tell people to stop giving. Let me break this down. I feel like we should use our discretion when we are giving. I think we really should use our discretion. If you see somebody that is clearly in need and it can benefit them, not to a point of handicap, I think it's really nice to give to those people. But when you're giving to organizations that use pawns to get you to give, I really think that's evil. I really think so. And like I say, I'm just breaking this down to tell you exactly what that video meant. Evil in the church. And when I tell people to be selfish, I don't know why you got a problem with it. I don't know why anyone would have a problem when I tell them to be selfish because it's difficult now. We just don't have the ability to be giving and thinking we're going to get something back. That's why people get angry. And I got to address somebody else, and I'll be coming back on this giving thing. Why do I give? And then once I give, people turn on me because you are not to interrupt anyone's faith. When you give and give every time somebody needs something, then you are blocking some kind of progress. We got to allow people to be able to help and fend for themselves. You understand? So you may reap some type of consequence for intervening, okay? And I really want to break this down why I say evil in the churches. Be selfish. Don't give. If you are in a situation where you yourself don't have all you need, then, come on, give to yourself. And then once you get in a position, then you can give everything you got to everybody